Hablar con sin robar. Panadero. Vale. Tendré que ir aquí, ¿no? Supongo. Oh, una misión. Panadero. Vale, está abajo, ¿no? Este es el Sir, ¿vale?
You've
Tengo
done
hambre,
well,
tío.
lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horses. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation.
My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Has aprendido cocinas. O sea, ahora puedo cocinar también.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our
My
brave
lady.
young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you.
Bojana.
No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Hombre, por supuesto.
you, my
La
lady.
botella. Déjala aquí, por favor. Tengo mucho que beber.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night,
Good night, man.
my lady.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
A ver, tío, que sé cómo se duerme, ¿sabes? Soy un puto inútil, pero joder. A ver, yo no entro en las camas con las botas llenas de estiércol y de mierda en la cama, ¿sabes? Vale, venga, a comer. Puré, todo, tío. No, pero... Hola. Vale. Inventario. Comida. Puré de lentejas. Comer. Queso. Comer. 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 Tú come, come. Ponte gordo. Come, come. Ay, come, come. Come, come. Ay, estupendo.
Jesus.
Jesus
I could really
Christ.
do with some sleep.
Vale, venga, vamos a dormir, va. Uy, 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 Hostias. Que se queda dormido, tío. Ir al pabellón y dormir hasta la mañana. Qué guapo, ¿no? ¿Qué es esto, pabellón? No, esto no es. ¿Es aquí? Sentarse. Hay que buscar una cama disponible que se le conoce. Dormir. Venga, a dormir, Henry. ¿Una hora? ¿Qué va una hora? Hasta mañana, tío. Venga. No, cancelar, ¿no? Hola. Lo he hecho mal, ¿verdad? Lo he hecho mal. Lo he cancelado sin querer, creo. O lo he hecho bien. Es que me menudo coñazo, ¿sabes? Ver...
Today the patrols will be double. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy.
Hola,
Did I?
moza.
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
Vuestra enorme polla.
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Hostia, eso debe
It's just
pesar un
what you
cojón,
need
¿eh?
to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you.
Hombre, el tío debe estar súper traumado, ¿sabes?
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you,
¿Cómo quiere tema? Quiere tema.
but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
¿Qué quiere hablar? No, aquí no vamos a hablar, chica. Sí, aquí... Si quieres consuelo... Aquí no vamos a hablar, chico. Venga,
You
va,
might be right, my lady.
cuéntale.
I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Fui a la taberna a por cerveza. Fui a cobrar una deuda.
A fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunnish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home.
Oh.
I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
No vamos a decir nada de Bianca, ¿eh? Padre secreto vino a buscar la espada. Está aprendiendo esgrima en secreto.
I'd been secretly learning sword fighting and hiding
Estás
it
durmiendo.
from my
No, no
parents.
estoy durmiendo.
So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it.
A ver,
There's a big difference
es un
between
juego
a wooden
lento.
sword and a real one.
Entonces, pero bueno, es lo que hay, chicos.
Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Llevo un horizonte, una horda, 9 atacantes. Cumanos, una horda, 9 atacantes. Que era enorme, tío.
A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
La gente de Escalera volvieron a buscarse el castillo. A mi dama, Bianca. Tosco intentó matar a mi madre y a mi padre.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded
También
by
he de
Sigismund's
decir que me
butchers.
esperaba que fuera un
And
poco
then I
más.
saw him knocking down
No
one
tanto
kingdom
diálogo,
after
sino
another.
más un poco
I never saw him fight like that.
de
But then the leader of
aventura, más
Sigismund's raiding
libertad.
party,
Pero bueno,
a knight in full armour, saw Father and
me
charged
está
at him.
molando muchísimo el juego.
But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, Saw father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
Joder.
Poor boy.
Con los bostezos, tío.
May
Os
the
lo
Lord
juro,
have
que no
mercy
estoy
on their
durmiendo.
souls.
No me está aburriendo
I
el
ran to the
juego.
castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't
Estoy ahí
make it.
bien concentrado, pero
I
no
had to
sé,
find
tío.
another way to save
Me está
myself.
entrando
The men on the
morriña,
battlements
tío.
called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
Los cumanos están saqueando el pueblo. Comenzó así los que necesitaban un caballo. Corrí por mi vida. Comenzó el asedio.
I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
No doubt you're right.
Me da palo leer.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been
Por
caught
eso
by a
que
gang
sé,
of
tío.
human savages who
No
planned to
leas si no
violate me.
quieres.
I
Pero
had
es
to
una
let it
lástima, tío.
sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped.
Ya miraré si está en voz en
I
español.
succeeded, even though it almost cost
Luego
me
lo
my
miro.
life.
Así
After that,
da
I
menos
stole a
palo
horse
leer.
from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but
Esta
God is
pava
not to
le
blame
le
for
pone
the ills of
cachonda.
this world.
Le pone cachonda
That is the work of Satan and those who
la
do his
desgracia
bidding.
del Henry.
Those who are
Porque
corrupted
restiga mucho
by
ahí, no sé qué, el
greed,
dolor
envy, and pride.
de sentir
You must not lose faith,
perdido.
whatever life brings.
Le pone cachonda. A esta, las desgracias le pone
Fate
cachonda.
has not been merciful to me, and my husband either.
Se hace
Also,
pesado
in
un poco
comparison
tanto
to the
diálogo.
horrors you went
Bueno.
through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was
¿Ves?
imprisoned.
Está cachonda.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but
Está sola.
all
Si es
to
que
no
normal,
avail.
tiene
We
ganas.
tried for years,
Tiene ganas.
but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
Años de
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus,
Oh,
did I finally
vale.
lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going
Y
on.
pasaban cosas.
And now
Y las cosas pasan y ya
we're
está.
here.
My lady, you're still young and
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay.
your best years are still ahead of you.
Ay, échale fichas.
Would that were true,
¿Qué
lad.
cosas dices?
Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own.
No. Quédate,
Ok.
quédate, hombre.
And
Esa
let you
mujer,
see.
quédate.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Aquí ya hay tema, Aquí hay tema. O sea, ¿hola? ¿Hola? Aquí hay tema. Mira cómo está Henry, está de palo. Uy. Esta erección. ¿A cuento de qué? Ay, me encanta, tío. El salseo, tío. Oye, si podemos crear salseos y crear ahí marujo y tal, lo hacemos, O sea... Hay que crear salseos, gente. Salseos. Supongo que Henry se siente culpable. ¿Ves? No seas cobarde. Se siente culpable porque ha sido un puto useless y no ha podido ayudar a sus padres.
Henry,
Y bueno, ¿qué va a
wake
hacer
up.
si es que son
You
5
don't want
pavos
to
o
miss
6
this.
tíos?
What's happening?
¿Qué
Come to
coño
the
va a hacer,
battlements.
tío?
One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Venga, Henry. Coge la espada y venga. Una armadura y venga. A hostias, tío. Hostias. Antorcha. Mantén pulsado ahí. Objetos. Otros. Todo. Antorchas. Equiparse. ¿Vale? Ya está. Ahí estamos. ¿Dónde hay que ir? ¿Dónde hay que ir? Y las almedas.
Only all they have to do is
¿Dónde están las almedas, tío? ¿Cómo se sube de arriba? Ah, por aquí. Vale. Sí, ¿no? Sí. O sea, que silencio, tío. Cómo mola, tío. ¿Esto es zona privada? Perdón, perdón, perdón. Aquí no me da. ¿Dónde es, tío? ¿Cómo se entra allá arriba? ¿No hay una forma de ver por dentro la zona? No, no. También Paul piensa que esto es el principio del juego. O sea, todo esto va a ser diálogo hasta que empiece el juego de verdad. Hasta que empiece el juego de verdad. Vale, aquí.
Here, at least, we have a chance to defend ourselves.
Va a haber un montón de diálogo.
Deep, we've got decent
El
stumps.
pozo es profundo.
I heard from a spy that Sigismund's hired himself a mob.
Está lloviendo, tío. Si hay un poco de lag, gente, es que el juego no está bien optimizado. Y va un poco a trozos. Pero bueno.
Heed my commands and all will end well. Hey, you men down there.
Ya instalaré un mod que mejore el rendimiento del juego, tío.
What's going on?
Porque mira ahora,
I
tío.
don't know.
A 15 FPS.
It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivis sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries.
Ay,
An army
a
like
ver,
that costs a
que son chungos, son mucha
Well,
peña,
anyway.
tío.
We'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Vale, pues dejarme una armadura o algo, tío. Para poder luchar, ¿sabes? ¿Son estos? Ah, no, son refugiados, ¿no?
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Rubber?
Sir Ansig, what a
Ah, mira.
relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised.
Vale, que
We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come...
Joder, te trae ahí hablando, ¿sabes? Con toda la tempestad, tío. Se van a poner enfermos, tío.
You're right there.
Enviarles un WhatsApp o algo, tío. con toda la lluvia, ¿sabes?
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny.
Mi espada, ¿no? Seguro que lo
I am
dice.
sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too.
Escaparemos, ¿verdad?
Dark times.
O sea, nos iremos de aquí, ¿no?
Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! Don't be a troublemaker right there now!
Puedo poneros alos, yo qué sé, tío, una cesta o algo para no mojaros, ¿no? Yo qué sé, tío. Es que me entra hasta frío con solo verlos a estos.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body.
Sí, señor.
I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Vale. Pues nada de fiesta, chicos. Esta noche, nada de fiesta.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done.
Básicamente.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Ok. Pues venga, vámonos. A ver, ¿dónde hay que ir? Esto está fuera del castillo. Con lo cual supongo que no puedo ir aquí, ¿no? No puedo ir aún aquí. Entonces... Mira, todo esto es lo que hemos visto cuando hemos huido. Hostia, es que es grande la esplanada esta, Aquí hay caminos, tío. A ver si nos dejan irnos a nuestra bola y exploramos el mapa y buscamos secretos o... No sé. A ver, el mundo en general. Vigila las almenas. Los vigilo, tío. Oh, pero nadie. ¿Tengo que hacer aquí la patrulla o qué pasa, tío? Sí, ¿no? Panadero. Vale, pues nada. Vigila las almenas. Pues venga. Las vigilamos. ¿Qué pasa, tío?
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh?
Básicamente.
I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Espera hasta mañana.
What?
Déjame pasar, capullo. Gracias. Cierra la puerta. Cierra la puerta. Muy fácil. No tengo ganzúa. Vale. Quería robar algo, tío. Coger algo de equipo. No. Coger algo de equipo, yo que sé, ¿sabes? Que voy a pecho descubierto, tío. Bueno. Vamos a pegarnos una sobada, ¿no? ¿O qué? Pues venga. Vamos a dormir. Venga, a dormir. Iniciar. Que vienen. Vale, ahora. Venga, huye, campeón. Vete de ahí, tío. Sí, reza, reza. A ver si le parece Dios y hace algo.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Tomberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallis and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
Métele
I am
un
Sir
flechazo en la
Markvart
cabeza,
von
tío.
Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvard. The efforts of the king's brother to
huevos,
bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble.
Soltar mierda, ¿sabes?
It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy.
A todos, por a todos.
Sir.
Bueno, yo estoy deseando, que Henry se vuelva un proaso, tío, y... Mira, solo un montonazo de gente. ¿Dónde vas? Venga, Henry, coge la ficha y métele un flechazo en la cabeza, tío. Yo lo haría, ¿eh? Digo, ¿qué haces tú, gilipollas? Pum, en la cabeza, venga, ven para aquí. Se van. Retirada. Vaya. Bien, no hay pelea, bien. No, tío, yo quería pelear, joder. Quería reventar el calvo, tío. Ensartarle mi enorme espada en su calva. Mira. ¿Esto que será el boss final? No creo, ¿no? Como sea este boss final, tío. El boss final. Pff, puta mierda, tío.